In a few weeks, I will be turning 70 years old. The reason I bring that up is because of those 70 years, I've spent 62 years in Sarasota County. I've also spent 62 years in District 4, which is this district. I'm a general contractor, and I have a small construction company that I've been in business 30 years. In 2012, I was asked by the past president of the Republican Party if I would be interested in running for the Charter Review Board. I said yes, and I was elected. A few years later, the same gentleman asked me if I'd be interested in running for, or being selected to be on the Planning Commission. I said yes, and I served 5.5 years. Now, I'm running for County Commissioner, and I'm running for County Commissioner because, quite frankly, I've had enough. We told our commissioners no on giving away Beach Road, no on building hotels, no on overbuilding 41 and Stickney Point, and our commissioners decided to turn their back on us and vote for all those things anyway. Most recently, our commissioners decided that the election that we put in place in 2018 to change it from from county-wide voting for commissioners to district only, we voted 60-40 to have that happen. A few months ago, our commissioners decided that even though we voted for it and the will of the people was to have district-only voting, our commissioners decided that we weren't smart enough to understand the question. So they decided to take the will of the people away from us and have a revote. So what they did was they spent $320,000 to put it back on the ballot, and they spent another $1 million in PAC dollars to try to talk us out of what we already voted for. What we did was we had the revote, and at the end of the revote, nothing changed. We still have single district voting, and that's the way it should be. It was the will of the people. So my problem is our commissioners aren't listening to us. Our commissioners went against the will of the people, and it's time for change. They haven't put in place a workable growth plan that keeps up with that, where our infrastructure stays up with it. They haven't put in a workforce housing plan, which we need for our working people. And they haven't done anything about protecting our waterways, our estuaries, and our lakes. I've told you I'm over it. I'm over the commissioners. I'm over this whole situation, and I'm willing to run to make a change. What I need to know, are you tired of it all, and are you ready for a change? If you're ready for a change, then I can make the changes that we need. I will support infrastructure and new subdivisions working hand in hand, so you don't have infrastructure happening 15, 20 years later after a new development has been put in. I will put in place a workable situation where we can have, either you call it affordable housing or workforce housing. For 25 years, it's been the #1 issue for the people of Sarasota County, and our commissioners have done nothing about it. And I will put in place a workable plan with experts to understand and fix our waterways, our estuaries, our bays, and our creeks, and figure out what's the best way for us to move forward in the next 30 years. I want to be your next commissioner. I want to make the changes, and I need your support. If you go to srqhawkins.com, you can find the rest of my information online, and you'll see that I have something in place for most of the items that we need to handle. We need change, and we need a new direction. The person that Al Mayo, our sitting commissioner, has put up as his hand-picked person to run against me will be no different than what you have now with Al Mayo. It'll be the same situation, just a different name. He's already been given $120,000 by the developers. So we can either work together and make a change, or we're going to get stuck with the same stuff again and again and again. I'm Mark Hawkins, and I'm running for County Commissioner, District 4, and I would appreciate your vote. Thank you.